There's a photograph in one of the hallways here of the opening day at St Paul's, and there's 12 children. It's just amazing that people committed their children to what was just an ad in a newspaper, basically.
One of the other things that we see 30 years later is the school is obviously so much bigger, and it has to, by that very fact, be a different school from the one that started. You can't necessarily know every student when you've got 1,000 of them here, although I'm sure there are staff that probably do. But there isn't the sense of family that you get in a school of 200, 300, 400, which is what it was when I left at the end of 1986.
So I think that the founders, with their vision of grammar and strongly Christian in an integrated form with all Christian staff, was pretty much spot on to give us very clear direction.
And so it was very much a pioneering exercise, but one that I was really excited to be part of, because I think Michael and Wilma Barrett had laid down the opportunity to do something very special here, and we should never forget at any stage that without Michael Barrett's vision and energy and Wilma's help in that, the school wouldn't be here today. They wanted a school that would teach children in a deep and meaningful way, teach them to love learning, teach them to love the world they were in, and appreciate certainly things like the native arboretum that was planted around the school. But they also wanted them to come out of the school having been in contact with men and women who knew what it was to have a Christian worldview and to base their life on that. And as I look at the school today, I am thrilled more than I can express at the way it has been able to do that. I know there have been many lives here touched by the gospel, and many people have come to meet Jesus Christ as a result of their enrolment at the school. And they have gone on to be people who are going to the top of their field in many areas, but taking with them not only an eternal assurance, but also a Christian worldview that was begun in them here, in terms of their learning, in terms of their work, in terms of their parenthood. And I think they're the sorts of things that 30 years later I'm immensely grateful for.